Hi everyone and welcome to episode 37 of SKEncore. We entered March and thus we have finally completed the transition from AKS to Keyholder. We will talk about this later in the episode, so stay tuned. I'm Chris and joining me again are Nick.
Hey.
Jeff.
Yep.
And Will.
Yes.
We forgot to mention this last time, but we did notice actually, but we have passed our first anniversary in February, so
yeah.
Surprise! I'm a bit surprised that we managed to do it for a year. So
yeah, me too.
I'm really surprised that we found the motivation to do this for a whole year. But I want to thank our 2 viewers for keeping us going.
Yeah. Well, we have 7 followers on Twitch now, so not that bad.
Okay, I want to thank our 7 followers then.
But yeah, of course, we're still waiting for the official acknowledgement by SKE. So we get press tickets to go to every stage, you know, it's important.
Would be nice.
Yeah, give us some press tickets. But anyway, let's go to the news. First, we have the quick news. This week, I will do it. Starting off on the 2nd, it was announced that the Every Friday series can be watched on Hulu. So if you have a Hulu account, and I guess probably only from Japan, you can watch those episodes. On the 3rd, Yucatan managed to fall off stage during a Team E performance and right into the lap of Samota. So, of course, not only the other fans a bit jealous, but Naki and Suchan also said, I wish I was the person who could catch her. But yeah, it was during somewhere towards the end of the performance. Of course, she didn't hurt herself. Everything was fine.
I wish it was Naki falling on me instead.
And then a few days later, she threw her microphone at the same place.
Yeah, so somehow it's up to this place at the moment. Yeah, then also not quite a news, but I want to mention this. They shipped out the Satan t-shirts a while back for March. And the first IA t-shirt that arrived had wrong colors. So instead of red, usually it's red, green, and pink. The red part was also pink. So bad, but they sent out new ones for free. But turns out they are also wrong colors. This time the red is
wow.
Okay, but the pink is purple and the green is blue. So me and the other IA fans are not that happy. Also, I have to figure out if I have to resend my old one because it's expensive from Germany. But we'll see. I will wait after the Satan Sai, which is in 2 days. So, anyways, that's. Something that don't happen that often, I think. And with that, we go to the news and starting off with the Kanto tour.
Yeah, so there's a Kanto tour, and that's all I know. I'm not prepared, but it was in.
It's the one for SKE Bingo, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Look, I knew that. And so there are a bunch of members, a bunch of Senbatsu members, and a few non-Senbatsu members there. Notably, Yunana was there, so one of her last appearances. And
yeah, they did a surprise for her, right? Like one of the concerts. I don't remember which one, but like they prepared a surprise for her.
Tales Naginara, they was like forming around on Yunana, and I think Juna said something like, "We will always be with you," or so, something like this.
They have 3 concerts.
Yeah, they had a bit. They had a lot.
Yeah.
When they announced, I was expecting 1 concert per prefecture.
No, I think it was.
Then I saw that for Kanagawa there's 2 end of April, and I'm going. But now I'm jealous that there's 3 for Chiba.
Yeah, they had also a noon and afternoon performance, I think.
Mm-hmm. But sorry, we don't really have that much information on this concert for those of us who didn't go.
I don't know. There's no announcement about some TBS broadcaster.
The only thing I saw apart from they did something for Yunana was the makeup of Suzuran.
Yeah.
Because it's not TBS, right?
No.
SK Bingo is on another channel. I don't remember which one, but it's not TBS.
Yeah.
By the way, they changed back Suzuran's profile picture. So because of this great makeup, as you can see at the moment in the podcast, she had the profile picture, but it's back to normal already.
All right.
Yep. I just checked it. Okay, since we don't have.
So that's it. Sorry, there's not much to say about that.
Then,
anyway, it's like it's what is 20 members concert. It's not a group. It's not.
You have some songs, of course. It looked like there were some funny units. There was this one thing was funny on stage 48. Someone posted the set list, but apparently translated all the titles in Google Translator. So
yeah, so that's
good.
Okay.
Yep.
Then for the AKB's 55th single, Jiwaru Days. So apparently there's if you buy the limited edition in the or actually any edition, even the normal edition in a shop. So basically anything except the handshake, the theater
version, yeah.
Yeah. So with type A to C, you get a chance. You can enter. You can get a ticket if you buy it quickly enough, because there's a limited number of tickets, and the tickets are for lottery. So you're not even sure to get anything, but if you win the lottery, you get a DVD, 60 minutes DVD with about 20 to 30 members who will show their recipe. So on the handshake of the 20th of January at Makuhari Messe, where I was, one of the special on each slot there's one special thing, so a picture, video. One of the things was a card, a signed card with a recipe, a known recipe from the member. And so apparently they, when they took the pictures of them with the recipes, they also filmed them, like I don't know, saying well, it's something to warm you up or something like that. And they compiled this into 4 DVDs, and for some reason, instead of just putting it on the DVD in the single so that everybody can get one, they decided to have some weird lottery event. So I don't know if it's a way to try to boost the sales artificially or not. I don't even know if you get to choose which DVD you want or not, because for example, DVDs 1 to 3 have SK Girls, DVD 4 doesn't have any.
No. Okay.
And then the members, it's going to depend on who had this particular slot. So it's mostly girls who have a lot of slots, because there were like 5 different types of slots. So girls who have 5 slots per day at this one for sure, and then girls who had only 1 or 2 slots, but some of them had this, some of them only had video, etc. So I don't know. I think but it's nice, but it's a bit weird that not everybody gets that, basically.
Too lazy to print enough DVDs.
But no, but there's already a DVD with the MV Zeno. There's always some bonus, so I don't know why not this. Basically, maybe there was not enough space with all the 46 and Eyes Wide videos. Then there's a graveyard competition that's been going on from 1st of March until actually 25 minutes from now, if I'm correct. So it's just a popularity contest on showroom, basically, for 3rd generation draftees only, for any 48 group. I looked. I'm not sure if everybody was automatically in or not, because I see on the ranking I see only 16 girls. But I suppose that's just the top 16 and everybody was in. So there's no SKE girl in the top. Actually, I didn't have the top when I put this in use. But so anyway, It's only STU girls and trusting the top 5 and anomaly mouse. So I'm not sure why SKE fans didn't really get interested in this. Maybe they are too busy playing Passion for You.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's weird because you were seeing like these 10 days, like girls from each group, like doing 6-hour showrooms, etc. And yeah, we didn't see anything long like that from the SKE girls. So I don't know if it's a lack of motivation or they don't particularly care about gravure.
Yeah, and like in the SKE, like girls, like we don't do like as much showroom that STU girls. So
yeah, they don't really do that much showroom.
Moeka wasn't participating, right?
No, I don't know. She should be number 1 for sure, but
yeah.
She couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Nakano Ivy does a lot of showroom, but the other 3, I don't think so. Yeah. Yu does quite a lot. Nishin, not that much. And Shina, almost never.
Like it's gravure, so like for the under like 18, does that work? Because AKS like doesn't do a gravure anymore for them, so.
Because there's definitely many girls under 18 in the list, so I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway. So no SKE members win. Yeah. What's next?
Next we have the SKE Bingo
amazing
results.
Amazing results. Yeah. Amazing results. So yeah, we talked about that, and we so yeah, we were choosing non-gen member to appear in SKE Bingo. Then you've got like the thing on Twitter with the likes. We gave the top 5, I think, last podcast.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
the top 6.
I mean, I don't even know why they said like Inano was pretty much like the runner up because she wasn't at the Tour concert. So yeah, like, I don't really know why. But yeah, so from what I understand, they just did like some kind of skit during the concert on the April 1st. And then, yeah, it's Yukino, so Ko-chan's sister, who won. Woo! So yeah, I can't. So yeah. So I think they said when she was going to appear, but yeah, I mean, it's weird because the SKE Bingo is already like episode 6, so there's not like many episodes left really. And I guess like probably most of them got recorded, so yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, indeed.
But wait, how did it get this? The votes were only for the top 5, and then there was something else on stage to decide, or
they did something else like on stage, like a little skit. But then I don't know how they actually like decided who won. Like I don't know if they did like a vote during the concert, or is it just like a jury? I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, from the comments, like on Matome, like I understand they did some skits, but yeah, apart from that, I don't know how they decided. But I mean, like Yukino was like for the Twitter thing, she was already like first, so
which
sense, I guess.
It's retarded.
I mean,
like they do votes between them. She's always gonna win because of her sister. Even if her sister is not that popular, but it's still enough to make a difference.
Yeah, but
they should have done things like that with 8th Gen as well. Get some AKB fans to vote for Mio for everything.
Before we talk about the other 9th Gen news before we move to the Keyholder stuff.
Yeah, do we keep the Keyholder like last because it's going to be like the
Sure.
So next thing, I think it's kind of like in with Keyholder too. So yeah, we Nengen we saw like previously, like for example, the senpai couldn't post a picture with them. We've got something else, and on showroom too, they couldn't appear together. And then we've got another thing. So the next gen, they can get like the senpai's contact information. So like for example, like their line ID or stuff like that. And it's pretty much like a question of security, I guess. So pretty much, since like you're very new, we don't want like some member like just being there for 2 months, like get member information and get the fuck out. So
That's
actually, it makes sense. Like it makes sense.
Yeah, I actually think this is pretty smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I think too.
So,
I think it's pretty. Yeah.
Are they gonna punch Coach sister until she forgets her home address or something?
They get all brainwashed when they enter.
It's like so at first I was like it's okay, it's a weird thing like to keep them separated from the senpai, but actually security wise it makes sense actually. So and we've seen like some question about members personal information, so makes sense.
Yeah,
But
we had this
actually,
last time with the pictures, like in the same category, I think, where they weren't allowed to take pictures with the normal members. With the, can you say, maybe it's like the trial time, like on probation.
Yeah.
The thing I was gonna say is, like Kochan's sister, she's known members from before, right? Since they come over to Kochan's house. So, and I wonder if she's ever been to their houses too. So, like she has like so much information about everything, like from all these years.
Of course.
Yeah. She's playing dirty.
So next we have then the digital cards.
So I'm not sure if what's the company that it's a partnership with. I think it's just a company called Digital Card, Digital Hagaki.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Some kind of post, whatever. And anyway, so they picked 5 girls to make digital cards with voice message. So some kind of encouragement for new life. The campaign is called Hello New Life. And so it's Julina, Suda, Ryoha, Mio, and Ruchan. So an interesting choice of members, should I say? So we've seen people post the cards, and I'm not sure who would send this kind of things, except to SK fan of one of those girls, which is probably not that many people. So it's like you're having a new life, like you're quitting being an otaku, and let's send you a picture of your Shimen sending you off. Yeah, sure. Yeah, not sure if it's gonna work well, and if we get more of this in the future. Kind of funny.
Okay. Next we have some maybe good news and some bad. Depends on how you look at it. Jeff, what about?
Yeah. So it's terrible. So it's funny because like we've got last week's episode of Musubi, and at the end they said, okay, there's this week episode. So it was there's a big announcement next week. So like people were saying like maybe it's ending, maybe like they're changing MC. Then the day after we've got the announcement of a new TV show, like also on the same channel. So we were like, okay, this is weird, like two shows on the same network. And then the day after, or the same day, they announced, so Musubi is ending. So it's funny because they did an announcement, like a big announcement, but actually 1 or 2 days after that, like they actually said what it was. So yeah.
Did they say when exactly it's ending?
I mean, no, we've got no explanation. Like I think Musubi is ending end of the month. I think it's the 26th. I think.
Yeah, I think.
So they're gonna reach episode 99, and they won't get episode 100. That's a bit sad.
Oh, that's why it's
You know,
ending.
you
Maybe
could
maybe
have
they
the
are
best of Loke.
maybe their
Yeah.
episode counter
best
only has 2 digits, so they have to end it at 99.
So yeah, it's really like following because the week after it's the new show beginning, and like you've got, for example, the P4U event. For example, they're still going on with the new show. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So the reason it's, I think the most probable is DMC. Like pretty much all the comments were probably like saying like Yoshimura, for example, it's really busy and like you can really like see that on Musubi. Like for example, it was really like maybe like recently we've got some episode where he just left. You can see like some of part of the episode where he is not there anymore. You've got like actually from the two you've formed for some time now. It's really, I think we hear like Tokui, like maybe like even more at Yoshimura, like compared to the beginning. So I think it's pretty much, yeah. I mean Yoshimura, it can be there anymore, and it's local, so it's not like a studio thing. You can just like record a bunch of episodes like in the same day and be done with that. So yeah, it's local, so it's probably not easy. So I think it's the explanation.
You have to move from one shoten gate to the other. It's
so yeah, end of Musubi. So yeah, Musubi. There's been some good episodes. There's been some like mostly I'd say bad episodes. So yeah. About the new show, so we know the name. So SK no Buzz no Buzz Las Mas. So DMC, so Speedwagon, so they've done like they're from the region, I think, and they've done some shows with SK. So yeah, I think like pretty much all the comments they are happy about that. And then we've got Dasu, who's going to be like a MC2. So yeah,
we're less happy about that.
yes, they were like, yes, I don't want to see like Dasu at every episode. Like there's no way. So, and like the thing is like, yeah, Dasu is very good at the variety. There's no question about that. But as an MC, I'm not sure because like what are the
she's like Minegishi. She takes the spot. She tries to hold
exactly.
the spotlight too much, right?
And that's not like what a MC should do. So yeah, you've got like already like two MCs and then Dasu on top of that. So yeah, I think it's going to be like heavy on the MC, and like some stuff we're going from 4 members to apparently like for now 2 members.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just like telling me then it's really going to be like the MC and Dasu, and then like just two members just there, but it's like mainly going to be like the MC and Dasu. So yeah, I'm not really
because
happy.
Suda is as good and as interesting as 2 members.
You don't think so?
and like the thing, because it's like continuing like so quickly. Like it's the same TV station and stuff. Like I'm pretty sure like the staff are probably going to be like probably the same as Musubi. So, and then like the episode we saw, we like kind of previewed. So stuff. It was okay. So I love them. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. So yeah, we'll see. Okay.
I still miss Seifuku Joshi. For a low budget show, just a classroom, 1 MC.
It's
12
like,
members,
I mean,
was good.
It's the thing with Musubi and everything. Like it's kind of, you can get to know the members at all because it's already like changing members. So you can, this girl is nice. Yeah, you're not going to see her for like 2 or 3 months. So yeah, too bad. So yeah, like just do a studio show with like 15 girls. You can change some members from time to time, but yeah, you've got your regulars, and you can like build some chemistry with the MC and stuff. Yeah.
Record 4 in a row. that's one day of work, so you can get busy MCs. For more actually, Speedwagon is good.
Yeah, and just get to know the members, and like probably like a main show. So yeah, one of the things with Keyholder is I think I'm hoping that we are going to get a TV show like specifically like from Keyholder. So yeah.
Okay. And some passion for new stuff from Nick.
Whew, yeah. So bringing you the wonderful news that right now we have the biggest P4U event of the year, the CM Senbatsu contest. And we've reached today the halfway, well, they say the halfway results. But the event will be ending on Friday at noon. So starting today, the kind of most important part has begun. People are, they made all their appointments to cancel work for the week to play.
You're not working at the moment, so it's good for you. You can.
No, I am working. No, I'm still working actually. Yeah.
I thought they had finished school.
No, not yet. I'm almost off school. No, but even if I did have time off, anyway, I'm doing a little bit of this, but not that much. Anyway, so the main news is that number one right now is Oba Mina, with 227,000 votes.
Oh, nice.
Number two is Naki, by the way, 214,000.
I hope you like your new picture.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wanted to thank you for the new picture. That's nice. And number three, we have Ego-chan, who is expected to win again, but we'll see. And number four, IMLO. So IMLO was actually number one in the previous results, but we all expected her to drop a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Yuki-chan, number 5, Lala, number 7, Kuma, number 7. Sorry, Lala 6, Kuma 7.
IMLO's fans already took all their day offs. Now they have to get back to work.
You have to go back to work. Yeah, exactly. And number 8, we have Oshirin. I feel like their fans have to go back to work soon. Number 9, Sakipon. 10, Churi. 11, Maya. We made a big comeback. 12.
We did.
Thanks to you.
What?
Hey. I actually, okay, look, I'm voting for Maya this event, okay? Look, I can show you, I have proof. I only voted for Maya so far, okay?
So far.
Really?
So far. Yeah, look. 600, look.
Didn't you tell us a while back that you spent some votes on that?
Okay, let me explain. So that was the pre-event. So they had another event to rank these girls to participate in this event, okay?
Oh, okay.
So in that one, I said, it doesn't matter, so I'll vote for Naki too. Okay?
Well then.
Is that okay? Anyway.
Yeah.
So number 12, Chikako, 13, Marin, 14, Kano, and then 15, Yuzuki. And that's it. So top 15, 16 is Irie, so as things stand, Irie would be out, and then, all the remaining members will participate in another event afterwards.
The wildcards.
The wild card for number 16, only for one girl. So anyway, so that's how things are going. I was actually talking to people yesterday about how much they spent. On average, people spent about $300 trying to get cards for this event. Yeah, that's the average. But anyway, and I guess you also have to count in how much money you lose by not working.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So that's it. You'll get to hear about who the winner is next time.
Yeah. Okay, for Graded Members news, I totally forgot to add this before, so we don't have a picture. But Saya made her comeback. She was on hiatus for like 1 year almost, but it was announced that she will participate in the rerun of the Peter Pan musical this summer, where she will again have the role of Tiger Lily. So she played this last year too, and she will do it again this year.
I just have one more news to add from today. Yumana and Sheena ran the marathon today.
Yeah, I saw.
So that's
nice pictures.
Yeah.
A nice video from USR.
Yeah.
No, if you've seen that.
Yeah, I did.
Just after the marathon, she was like had some trouble walking.
Just walking. Yeah. Okay, then let's go to the theater roundup. We had first Marin Setansai, which is worth talking about. I haven't watched it yet because I have to wait till I can download it, but I followed it on Twitter a bit. So, yeah, the letter was by II, but before all this, we had very nice happening in the first song because towards the end of Gonna Jump, the music died. So, and for some reason, they started back the overture, so it returned, but with the wrong music, so they just turned it off. But the members and fans just continued singing all the time. So that was usually you don't want this to happen, but Martin and also Amichan, who was Unring, said they are really happy this happened because they were fans and saw this happening a couple of times, and they said, I always wanted to experience the sing as a member and see how it works out. So she said she was quite happy that it happened on the Seidansai. So she got to experience this. Back to the birthday part. So yeah, the letter was from II. They are super close recently. They go out all the time, so no big surprise there. It's a really nice letter where she usually talked a bit about how they become close to each other and so on. And that one time she actually scolded Marin for something not closely said, but apparently that was only because she wanted to take more responsibility in SKE and so they can move forward. And for her speech, she said that last year was pretty nice. She managed to achieve a goal of appearing in lots of stages. So she was, I think, second in the ranking. She ranked in the P4U CM Senbatsu last year on the 16th. She was in the Musubino Chiban Passion for You event with Miki-chan together.
Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She was promoted, of course. So that's also surprised me. It's just 1 year before that she was promoted.
All her achievements are related to Passion for You. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then she also, she said she was happy that she at least got to stand as center once in the Seishin Girl stage. And she doesn't have the confidence yet, apparently, to say, I want to rank in Senbatsu or I want to become SK Senbatsu. I want to rank in Sosenkyo. So this year, her goal is to become someone who can say this with confidence or ask her fans this with confidence.
Too bad there's no P4U event where they give them confidence.
Well,
That's the prize.
It can, when you're doing good at P4U, give you some confidence.
Yeah. Of course.
So the display was nice, I think, because it was the SK Cafe, like from the image, with all completely with table, a seat, signs, a menu, and so on. So that's looked really nice. It must have taken quite a lot of effort. Next, we had Ochan Setansai. I don't know if anyone watched it.
No, not yet.
Yep.
Nope.
So, skipping
I
that.
tried going through the stuff that she said, but sorry.
I think she said she
Not that
wants to
interesting.
stay in Senbatsu from now on. Or do
Well, I hope.
stay in
Well, I mean, we could guess that she said that because yeah.
But yeah, nothing too much more. Then of course the 9th gen continues to appear in Station Girls.
Yeah.
As our specialist.
Yeah. I mean, I think in terms of number of gifts, I think I'm pretty confident to say I'm number 1 in the world. Pretty much after next week, we are going pretty much everyone in the gen would have done their debut beside Mihanen. So it's weird. She was supposed to have her debut Friday, then like I think the day after, or not even that. So she got replaced by Iselin. And she's not in the next week perf too, so that's kind of weird. So I don't know if maybe like she like at the last test she didn't pass, or maybe she's sick. Or
yeah, it sounds more like I don't know, like sickness, injury, or maybe school, or because it's weird that they all. It's pretty quick to get everyone to perform. Like usually you have a few girls who are so untalented that they have to wait. That they would have to wait a bit more. Let's put it like that. But, yeah, it's been pretty quick to get everyone now.
Yeah, it was pretty quick because I don't know. It's been like maybe 1 or 2 months, maybe, since they're very like got into the group. So yeah, it's weird. I mean, we've got like one blog post every 5 days, so we're going to need to wait to get exactly what happened. So yeah, so a bunch of session girls. Will, I know you've seen like the first one, I think. With Hinano.
Yeah. I downloaded more. Yeah, I'm downloading only those with Hinano.
I mean, Hinano's done every.
I think everyone,
but one.
Every time there was, yeah.
Yeah, she's sharing pretty much sharing a position with Mizuki, who are doing Kaho's position. So yeah, so it's pretty funny because like you've seen some girls who have done like 2 or 3 positions, but they're still not undering like on Team S, for example, when they really need some enders. So I don't know what's the setback actually, because I can't, like I'm sure like some girls like already know, like because yeah, if I'm management, I'm going to like train them for session girl, of course, and then Team S, because there's so pretty much I think like for every perf there's like 5 unders or something like that. So they have to. I think like Ami-chan has been doing like Team S for I don't know how many times, but she's pretty much a Kenny in Team S because yeah, she's been doing like pretty much every perf. So
she's a Kenin member.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I don't know why there's still no 9 gen. Because yeah, I mean USA has been talking about like a new stage and stuff for replacing session, so maybe they're training for that. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, I was thinking of about like other groups and all, like I don't know, like some third gen draftees from AKB. So it was about exactly a year ago, and they got into their first stages like I don't know 2 months ago or something like that.
Yeah, for Yuhan, I've seen like Yui's Saitensai, and yeah, there was like a D3, and it was her first perf. And I was like, okay, dude, like you're a D3, and it's your first perf, like really.
She was awful. And then, like for example, an Embiid, the 6th gen, I think they joined in July. I was looking for a perf with Yokono Sumire, who is judging by the looks, she should be their Hinano, but she has not been on any perfs yet. So yeah, I guess even like 9 months later, they are still not all on KingQ. I'm not even talking about teams. I'm talking about KingQ stages. So no, it's pretty nice to see that they make efforts to get everyone to get some stage experience.
Yeah, but I really want some KingQ stage because like it's so weird. Like for example, you've got some members who just appeared like for 1 or 2 times. So you know they know the stage, but they are not doing like you have like 3 or 4 like perf and they are not in it. So yeah, I mean if there was like pretty much because everyone has done it like besides like 1 or 2 members, like they have enough members to do a stage with just 9th gen. So
then the question is if they do a stage with only 9th gen after like 2 or 3 months of joining, is the stage good enough compared to like the standard they want to maintain? You know, like yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe that's why they are preparing a new stage, because they think maybe beginning of May they will be ready to have a full KenQC stage, but before that it's good to get them to appear a bit with senpais, get some experience, and then you can leave them alone. I don't know, for 7th gen it worked well to start on their own from day one, but maybe it depends on the gens and members.
So yeah, next.
Yeah, I was already dozing off. Nick was in some e-performance yesterday.
I was. Welcome back to me.
Yep.
So this might be my last stage of the year. I don't know. Depends if I get another one. And yeah, it was fun. It was good to see Maya again after obviously a very worrying period for Maya, of her being depressed and making a bunch of weird comments. It was nice to see her again. She's not 100% back again, but it was reassuring. My friends forced me to go, actually, because they wanted. So it was the first time I got in the theater with a ticket with someone else. You know, you can apply with someone else. So one of my friends wanted to go in and he couldn't get in, so he told me to apply for him too. But then I figured out they picked the day because Naki wasn't there in the performance. So I had no choice. You know, I just looked at Maya the whole time, which was fun. But then after the performance, I opened Instagram and I see that on that day, Naki spent the day in a city right near where I live. And I was actually I'm not making this up. I was actually planning to go there if I didn't go to the stage.
You live in Taiwan? I don't get it.
No, not in Taiwan. No. No, not in Taiwan. That was last week. No, it's just it's a little shrine near where I live. I wanted to go, and boom, she shows up there yesterday. I'm like, what am I doing? Anyway, so
supporting Maya. Right?
Yeah, of course, that's what I was doing. Of course. And but I want to talk about the 9th gen girl we had was Oba Sayaka, and she had a little corner in the stage, and she decided to talk to us in Chinese. So she just said like, my name is Oba Sayaka, I'm blah 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 years old, 20. She's almost 21. And I don't know, whatever it was. And like, she just said like, 3 sentences in Chinese or whatever. And the whole crowd was going like completely crazy. Like, oh my God, you're so good. And anyway, it was just a bit funny. Yeah.
Wait, she's studying Chinese or she lived there?
Yeah, so she's in university. She's about to graduate, I believe, from university, she said. And
what?
She...
How old is she?
Yeah.
She's 20 or 20, I think.
20. Yeah, she's 20. Wow. She's turning 21 soon.
Okay.
And
so her nickname is Baba Sayaka, or what is it? How is it?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't remember her nickname. I was
she's
not really
turning
paying attention.
21 tomorrow, actually.
I don't talk
tomorrow.
About her.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't like her.
Why? Tell us.
I mean, have you seen her?
Yeah, I saw her yesterday. I tried not to.
Then there you go.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Yep. Okay, then let's go to the TV and media roundup.
One of the last Musubi corner. So yeah, enjoy it. So yeah. When we've got I had no hope up. So yeah, we've seen the rugby in the preview, but I had I was adopting it was going to be good, but yeah, it was very very good, and pretty much. I mean, it's the same thing with Musubi. Like for example, it was super good, but they had to do to go so fast and so quickly. So in not even 20 minutes. They had to learn how to pass, how to do a tackle, how to do a melee, how to do a little
scrum.
Scrum. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much and that's what's so frustrating with Musubi, because sometimes they have some really good film, but they have to speed through them. And you get, come on, they could have done like 2 or 3 episodes on the rugby, and I would have been like so happy. But yeah, you have to do it like in one day, because yeah, it's all okay, and I don't know, like it's so fast. Okay, you're going to be just when training for the past, when training for the tackle, and yeah, it was super good because it's exactly like what I like in either variety. And yeah, it was funny because I thought like Yucatan was going to be like the black hole in the group, but like actually like for the tackle, she was really going at it. So she was one of the one who was not scared to really wanted the girls. And it's funny because like actually like the girls from the rugby team, they were not going like lightly on them. So it was pretty funny. Like during the tackle, for example, they were not like, pretty much the girls were crashing into them. So and they were not giving like anything. So yeah, it was pretty funny. And then at the end, they did flag rugby. So yeah, it's type of rugby where you don't like tackle. You have a flag on your side, and you have to take it.
Yeah, we played in school. We played flag football.
Yeah, it's usually that. Yeah, not to get too violent. So yeah, that's pretty much what you do at school. So yeah, it's good, and they did like something with Yoshimura too.
But as you said that they should have done more than 1 episode. One complaint I have about doing just one is that, and especially the fact that they tried to do so many things and cover everything in 22 minutes.
Yeah, and it should be like it's not something they know.
But it lacked some good burns from Yoshimura. Like he gave some to the girls in the team, but not really to the members. And like you could have just like taken a bit more time to take 2 episodes, because there was everything was like funny. It was nice to watch, but there's no point where you're gonna like burst in laughter at something like in some other episodes. And I think that's because they rushed it too much, and they rushed it to give us what on the next episode.
Yeah, exactly. And we can remember that we had like 2 episodes for the Loki thing and 2 episodes for the CA things too. So yeah, I'm kind of hurting, but yeah, it's just 2 episodes left, so I'm not going to bash them like too much. Because yeah, like the episode after that, the superb, just after the food Loki, I think it's probably the worst. So yeah, you're just going to the mall. So I don't even remember if it was big camera or something else. But yeah, you go there and you just advertise something by talking about it. And
it makes you regret the food, the gourmet episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I wouldn't go that far because, like, at least there were some funny parts. Like I think the part with Maya and the Atom robot was actually like there were some funny parts on that, because like Maya was pretty much like crushing that poor robot who was, and I think it was super pricey. Like it was like $2,000 or something like that, like something crazy, because yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, I think they already did like that film like 2 or 3 times. They just like they choose something, then they show them, and at the end Yoshimura is choosing someone and buying it for them or something like that. So yeah, boring. But yeah, like the part with Maya was funny. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Zero position. Oh my god. Ooh. So yeah. It was, first part of Kaotan's wedding dokkiri. So yeah, the only thing we know like at the beginning, it was like the photos from the wedding, and then knowing it was a dokkiri. So I thought it was like a dokkiri on the members, like Kaotan was doing like preparing a fake wedding and just like doing something with the members. But no, it was a dokkiri on Kaotan. So I don't even know like what the point of the dokkiri was, because pretty much it was supposed to be like some kind of photo shoot.
Yep.
So yeah, she had like to pick a dress and stuff. But actually, like members, some people she's worked with was like waiting like just for a proper wedding, but it's like so boring. Like how is that like even a documentary? Like yeah, so she went into the room and she was surprised. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, okay, that's the documentary. Oh yeah, oh that's
I
so
think
good.
the main point of the episode wasn't quite the documentary, but more like farewell episode for Couch.
I mean, that's not a documentary. That's a surprise. But the surprise is not documentary. Like the fun is the documentary. It's like doing something and knowing like what's going on. Like beside that and doing seeing like the reaction of the members. Like it's not a documentary. So yeah, I'm not entertained by Kautan choosing a wedding dress and stuff. That's
the one funny thing was the guy from the hair clinic. That's about it. But no, but yeah, we knew it would be this way and not reverse, because if she's with a tall blonde Scandinavian model, nobody's gonna believe she's actually getting married. If they had done it the other way, actually, they would have put her with like some staff member or whatever. That would be plausible. But
yep, totally.
But yeah, disappointed, and I think you're going at least to have a second part. So I'm praying for like not having a third part. But yeah, I'm not optimist.
I just watched it to see, of course, Ai and Honono and Ayuka and so on. That gave some nice pictures or nice screenshots. But yeah,
and Honono got her clothes picked by her mother as usual.
Yeah. Well, at least she picked it. No, Honono picked it together with her mother.
Yeah.
Chudi got her clothes picked only by her mother.
Yes.
Next, we've got...
Was Chudi wearing the same dress as for Iris' wedding? Nick, do you know?
Why are you asking me?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. She's supposed to be in your top 5 SK members, so you know.
But look, my top 5 doesn't mean much. It's a top 2.
Yeah, so next SK Bingo. So episode 6. Oh my god. So I talked about the dance episode last time. So yeah, they did a second episode on that. Yeah, because it was so good. So we needed the second episode. I don't have anything to say about that. It's just boring. I mean, the exercise is interesting. You can do that. You can do that like on the studio and stuff to prepare something. But there's like, why would you show that on the Idol Variety show? I have no idea. There's nothing going on. So yeah, do a angry emotion. Oh, now do a sad emotion. So yeah, it's so boring. So yeah, you've got like Lala who like broke her hand on the floor punching it. But yeah, that was the only funny thing of the episodes. So bad, so bad. Episode 7 was super surprising because it was going to be a musical episode. So I thought it was like going to be like as boring as the rest with just like the people like singing. But actually it was very good. So I am not sure why, but actually you've seen like some jokes, like maybe for the first time in SK Bingo, some jokes, some funny moments, like with Luchan, for example. It's pretty much you've seen some pretty much like characters for the members. So yeah, even the MC were talking, asking if they got like some voice training. And so yeah, Luchan was like, "Do I look like I had some some voice training?" Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't think so. If you say that, so yeah, some thing with Donchan too. So yeah, like we've got like the good thing. It was like pretty much a serious exercise, but like the members were pretty much like fucking around. Like you've got like Donchan, for example, the Hatagon. So yeah, it's if they do that for the rest, it's good. And then you get like a serious performance by Kano-chan. So yeah, very surprising, but it was a good episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got like Mechanko, but I don't know who have seen that.
No,
I've watched like episode 3 and 4 like yesterday night, but this show is
yeah,
it's funny because
Amechenko?
yeah.
Ouais, there were a few. So one episode is what, 15, 18 minutes. You have 5 small corners. 1 or 2 of them are gonna be funny, sometimes really funny. The rest sucks. So I don't know. It's kind of worth downloading, and you can watch one corner and skip the next one, and it's not like you're missing anything. It's not like and it's easy. It's not like an episode of Musubi. You know it's gonna be bad, but you still want to watch it completely to see if there's something funny. Here you can tell right away. Okay, right now it's gonna be Suda for 3 minutes. I can skip. Right now it's for example Maya doing the MC for a music TV show was funny. So you watch this one and then you skip the next. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, and it's still the same lineup. So yeah, so in the preview in episode 5, we are at last going to be like to see the new girl. They showed them like in the preview like from the start, but you have to wait 5 episodes to see them. So yeah, they will be going to be something better.
Yeah. So let's go to the discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have finished the transition to Keyholder, and we had some news about this, so we figured we'd put this in the discussion topic because it's easier. First of all, the transition itself, and then we have a pretty long interview with the, I think, chief of Keyholder?
The CEO of like JPop or something like that, like the big boss.
So he told us a bit about his plans and how all this went up. So some like maybe interesting things are, first of all, they did a briefing with the parents of all the members, so they explained the situation and what they're planning. So of course, as a parent, you would be a bit worried maybe if a new big company takes over the thing where your kids are at. So of course they held a meeting to ensure them what they're planning. So of course they're also going for increased security for the members after all the things that happened in the past about new transportation. They will look into the rules and try to enforce them more strictly, also for the members and for the staff, and so on. And the two biggest news, which of course we want to talk about, is first, they plan to open a kind of school in Nagoya, or like an academy where they train girls in all the important stuff for idols, like dancing, singing, variety, and so on. But at the same time, they are working to give current members better opportunities after their graduation. Like, since Keyholder is a big company, they have all kinds of fields where the members could go into. They could become teachers at the academy. They could go into the TV Sparta of Keyholder. They could even maybe go in the financial sector. So I think we have one, can you say, who's in accounting?
Yeah, KD.
So maybe interesting for her. But,
pretty much when like they said like to accompany them like for after like they say like some members they used like a big part of their youth like for SKE, so they're not like pretty much getting like the best education they could, and pretty much when you just like quit the group, you've just now you're an adult, but you didn't like get like the proper like education and stuff for pretty much the rest of your life. And the rest of your professional life at least. So they say, I mean, for example, like be like well, we've got some ex-members who are now like dance teachers, and I've got some training schools. But I mean,
and the sensei is Makinohana is ex-idol, for example, who did that.
Yep.
So that's the ones who do well, and at the time most of them they ended up being a makeup artist for idols or things like that. And they because they spent. I'm talking about like 10 years ago when people were talking about the perspectives for ex-idols. Yeah, but you've learned to do your makeup, your hair, and all. But now you can do that to younger idols.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe Keyholder will start introducing girls to young soccer players, like like for Kaneko Shiori. Or,
well, it's nice. Like if they want to do like TV announcer or so, like what's One Channel doing at the moment, for example, they can do it at Keyholder directly. So that's like a way they also could go.
Yeah, and they could pretty much.
They could.
Go ahead.
No, I'm like this sounds nice, the soul school thing and that, but I'm always, I'm a bit cynical about it because, like this is a standard kind of corporate practice where they have like a nice little, thing about, we're going to do this and this and that.
Of course.
And
yeah, but I think like the school is pretty much like official. Because
of course. But well, it's official, but in what capacity? We don't know how it's going to be, and it sounds nice. I'm not going to say it's a bad idea or anything like that.
When they talk about security, about like accompanying the future of the idol, it's just talk. So
that's pure talk.
We still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, still it's better to have at least some words about it than nothing like we had before for AKS, at least as far as we knew.
Yeah. But I mean, you want to back it up, like they could give us like a whole talk about this, and then like all they do is they have that little bell that they gave NGT, and that people laughed at, that they would have a little security bell that they would ring if they felt threatened. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, they said before, like in this security case, if I understood the interview directly, they have worked before with female artists and so on, and have their own transportation service. So they will take a look into the new transportations and to how the idols get to the venues.
So truly, we have to go back with other members after stages now.
Yeah, maybe no chance to see the idols on their way to the theater and the subway now anymore. Who knows?
Yeah, and they talk like probably like posting staff like after the show, and pretty much guaranteeing that they are not being followed and stuff. So
that's good because you know what, we've had several graduations now where members talked about being stalked. So
and I mean like
wake up.
It's so easy to do. Like if you think about it, it's easy because you just like wait for them to get out. You know like the building and stuff. So I mean it's not that difficult to do. So so they talked. About the school. One of the I think could be good, and they talk about that like on the comments, for example, could be a great feeding system to SKE.
Yep.
You can just like train some younger girl who you can pretty much you have to be like 10 or 11, but I think to enter it's really super young, really to enter in SKE at that age, because you have so disadvantage really to enter at such a young age.
Indeed.
So pretty much like you can train the members like the eggs, for example, in a Hello project. You can already train them, and like if you do like an audition, you already have like 4 or 5 girls from your school. You are like already trained, and you can just like get them already in the group, and they're already trained. So that's the first thing that's good. And they talk about
What?
I think we
lost Jeff.
So to continue this, the other big news was they are planning to maybe spark some other groups, or at least one group from this academy. So of course now everyone is speculating on if it's like a sister group to SKE, or like a subgroup, or like a team, or I think personally it's more like completely unrelated directly to SKE 48. It's more like it's not a group because they're still with AKS, like in some contract relationship, and I doubt they are allowed to do. like own groups, like the SNH situation. And I don't think that Keyholder will just break all the contracts, especially since AKP and so on still have some parts of the company.
Yeah, this is all speculation. I really don't know what to.
They
I
also
have
did
nothing really to.
clearly stated, like they just said, yeah, we are maybe planning to do a subgroup. So. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Back.
welcome back.
I'm back.
So we have to wait for this too to see how this quote unquote group will turn out. What kind of group it will be.
Yeah, and like the CEO is really talking about big stuff, so I'm not sure like exactly
Of course,
what he wants
he's a
to
CEO.
do. But yeah,
Yeah, he's CEO. That's his job. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be like watching like big stuff. But yep, still waiting.
I mean, it's nice.
Someone mentioned that the compared to so Keyholder is a public company, so you can see all the accounting and all.
Yeah.
And SKE would be about like 10% of their profits or something like that. So it's quite big. It's,
yeah.
Because I didn't know when they bought them, what kind of company Keyholder was, how big it was. Like if SKE was only like a small fraction of their profits, maybe they still let AKS in charge of most of the stuff and don't really care. But no, it's actually quite big. So like it's going up to the CEO to follow it closely. And all.
He's saying all the time that, and he's saying all the time, here SK is our main business now and our central point of our business and so on. So, of course, we'd have to take this with a grain of salt because, of course,
but I mean,
would, of course,
for Keyholder it is, but I think it's even like part of a like bigger group like JTrust, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it is.
Yeah.
And of course, he said, we have no intentions like of selling SKE later. Like some companies just buy something, make it worth more money, and then sell it again. And he's saying, no, we're not planning this. Of course, he's saying this now, so we don't know how much we can believe.
Yeah.
But this could be, of course, not a good thing if they just sell it back. So it gets sold and sold and sold. It's something we really shouldn't hope to happen.
Which I'm quite curious what they can do in terms of synergies with what they already have and all. Because if you look at NMB and Yoshimoto, pretty much the only thing they do is get a few theater girls on some of their stage plays, on weekdays in the afternoon for old people. It's not really interesting. And then they also have they also had in the past some TV shows with a bunch of Yoshimoto talents, and then you have like 16 NMB girls sitting in the back, and they ask a question to one of them every 10 minutes. So it was I don't think Yoshimoto was bringing a lot. I mean, they did gain in, but SK did Magical Radio and they didn't have Yoshimoto, so it's not. I'm not sure what. I'm curious to see what Keyholder can do, like different from what IKS and or Yoshimoto are already doing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for something that's clearly like from Keyholder and something we wouldn't have had without them.
But this story of having I don't know, some kind of idol training ground and a kind of sister group in a way trained by some SK members or ex-members is one thing that would not be done by that has never been done by IKS or what. That's one good thing, but it doesn't directly affect SK itself.
Yeah.
So waiting to see more.
Yeah, I think that's true for the most parts of Keyholder. We have just to wait and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm most interested in is their salaries now. I want to see if they've I want to know how much they make now, if it's less or more than before, or if that's not changed at all. But of course, they're never going to tell us that.
That's the thing we won't know. Maybe you can see if the members start suddenly wearing even more expensive clothes or start buying 5 iPhones.
They will start going to eat steaks with Juliana.
Yeah. Or start eating golden steaks or so, whatever.
Yeah.
That's maybe an indication, but other than that, most of I think the best case would be that, almost the best case, that we just don't notice any change. Then it's, at least in this part, because then it's like a fluent transition. Of course, more shows and so on, but like for events or theaters and so, if you don't see any change, it's probably the best thing.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that they want us to think that everything is smooth. They've said multiple times, like, oh, we're not going to change anything. We're going to make it better. Don't worry, guys. We're just getting more opportunities.
Of course, that's what I say.
But yeah, I wonder what's the exact deal with AKS. Like, for example, speaking of stages, like, can they hire songwriters and producers to make new original stages, or is it under the deal with AKS and AKP still has control on that?
I have a question for you guys. I was actually wondering this today. Do you know? So when Sua left, AKS moved Sua to NGT, and after that they said they hired 2 new staff managers for SKE who had just graduated university.
Yeah.
So do we know who they are? Like, I've never heard a single, like, apart from that, I've never, maybe I've seen these managers, but I've never heard anything about them.
At least they're not as famous as Sua, so I haven't heard of them yet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Sua was pretty famous among the members and fans, so.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't heard the members talk about them at all. And it made me wonder, like, with Keyholder, like, they had to, like, they signed contracts from AKS, right? We had that news where they shifted contracts of staff members from AKS to Keyholder. So I'm wondering now what they will do with new staff, like, because they're with Keyholder, and they seem to be the ones in control of staff contracts and all that now. So I guess they can freely get rid of staff or bring in some other ones. Bring in some Keyholder personnel.
That's what I assume they will do. Yeah. At least they won't probably move managers around to other groups.
Well, I mean, they can't. Well, unless they have to reach an agreement with AKS like they did now to sign them to that company. But that seems a bit annoying. I don't know how it works, but I mean, like, if they do have that school, you can, obviously it'd be a lot easier to move around there. But anyway, I was just wondering about that because this is actually something that actually matters a lot to the members, the staff members.
Of course, they had the first person of contact. So
like they have to deal with these people every day, and they are the ones telling them what to do and all that. So
so they have to have.
I prefer knowing stuff about, I prefer knowing, like, I prefer at least knowing their face and all that than them being just like random suit in the back. Okay.
Indeed. I know that, for example, in the last II's showrooms, there was one female manager who's just helping them eating all the stuff and so on. They seem to be like super close. So.
Oh, the fat one.
Yeah.
The one that went Naki to Taiwan. Yeah. She is. I forgot what she manages, but she's with she does a lot of stuff with them like that. But the members have individual managers themselves.
Of course. Probably not every member.
I think they share some of them, but
because they can't have 60 managers running around. It's like a waste of money.
But they have a lot. Like if you're part of an agency, you'll have a manager from that agency and so on.
Yeah, and of course, I assume when you're Senbatsu level, so you have an own manager. But for these theater girls, they don't have that many things to attend. So I guess one person can take care of it.
Yeah, I remember last year the big news was that Maya's manager got replaced by the one who was managing Ichino and Narumi.
Oh, okay.
So that seemed to suggest that Narumi, had only one manager, and it was her. And then she graduated, she didn't have anyone. And then I don't know whatever happened to Maya's previous manager, but she got her after. So, I don't know how this works, but anyway.
Need to find out if they have free spaces available.
For me?
Yeah, not for you, for me.
Oh.
Just give me work. Okay. Anything else to add for the Keyholder thing?
No, apart from maybe how they are going to work with members who are from external companies. Now, fortunately, with Alex and like Danny, for example, who just got in another agency. Don't know if they are going pretty much like for AKS, like if some other agencies want them, like it's better for them, I think. But yeah, with Keyholder, I don't know.
Yeah. That's also another thing we have to see.
Yeah, and it's not done like very much recently, so yeah.
Okay. I would say with that, we are finished.
Yeah, I have a 9th gen showroom to watch.
Or more important, that's a Honor showroom to watch.